morning. Today we are going to see spherical capacitor. It is an important question in short answer. 3 to 4 marks they are asking. Okay. Already we have seen what's meant by capacitor and we have seen parallel plate capacitor. In parallel plate capacitor, one plate is positive, another plate is negative. Okay. In spherical capacitor, we are having two hollow spheres. Okay. We are having two hollow spheres. One sphere is of radius or A, or we are having two spheres A and B, let us assume. Okay. One sphere is small and another sphere is outside. Okay. That means one small sphere and outside one big sphere. Small sphere radius is RA and let it be A, and big sphere is B and let it radius be RB. Okay. Now we are giving a positive charge Q to the inner sphere. Okay, two spheres are there. We are giving positive charge to the inner sphere. Usually the charge reside on the outer surface only. If it is a hollow sphere or solid sphere, the charge will reside on the outer surface only, positive charge. Okay, therefore all the positive charge come on the outer surface. Okay, its radius is RA. Now this outer sphere we have not given any charge, but due to the presence of this positive charge, negative charge is induced inside and positive charge is induced outside. We are grounding the outer sphere. We are grounding the outer sphere. What is meant by grounding? Grounding means just we are connecting it to the ground or negative terminal. That means the positive charge induced at the outside will be grounded, will go to the ground. Therefore, only negative charges are inside the outer spherical sphere. Okay, understand? This is the inner sphere. Inner sphere, positive charges are outside. Okay, in the big sphere, okay, negative charges are inside. Now, as you know, electric field is from positive to negative. Therefore, you are having a electric field in this direction. Okay, you are having positive field here in this direction. That means radially outward. The electric field is radially outward. Okay. Now, electric field inside the hollow sphere, that is small sphere, is 0. And electric field outside the big sphere is also 0. Now we have to find out the expression for capacity. Okay. Before that we have to say potential. In exam what you have to do it, you have to draw the diagram and you have to write, let or consider two hollow spheres of radius RA and RB. Okay. Consider two hollow sphere of radius. You can put RA like this or RA like this. Okay. Radius of the inner sphere is RA and radius of the outer sphere is RB. And positive charge Q is given to the inner sphere, and due to that induced charge is there in the outer sphere, and we are grounding. Just like you have to give an introduction. Whatever I told, you have to write it. Okay, in exam. Because many students are directly they are going for expression, derivations. Okay, then they will not get marks. Okay, only the potential students or achievers are giving introduction and they are deriving and they are giving conclusion also. And the diagram, see, it just took only 1 minute. I took some vessel and I drawn this circle in a perfect way. If I am not taking effort, then I have to draw like this. Okay. Now it will take only more than 30 seconds or less than 30 seconds only. Less than 1 minute you can say. Okay. That you have to see the diagram difference. Okay. Therefore, in exam, you have to spend little time for presenting neatly. Okay. Now, the potential is given by VA. Okay. That means the potential of this sphere, hollow sphere. Okay. Now, which is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon 0 RA. Okay. Now, it is between this and this. Therefore, minus Q divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 RB. Okay, that means potential is between these two spheres of this one. Now VB equal to 0. Potential of VB equal to 0. Now for the system we want potential. For the system we want potential. Therefore that is given by V equal to VB is 0. Therefore this will be the final result. Therefore Q by 4 pi epsilon 0. Okay. In these two equations 4 pi epsilon 0 is common, Q is common. Therefore I have taken outside. Now if you take 1 by RA minus 1 by RB. Okay. Now after this simple mathematics only. Now you take LCM. If you take LCM 4 pi epsilon 0 RA RB. Okay. RB minus RA. Okay. You have to multiply this and it will come here and it will go there. Okay. Now this is your V. Now what is capacity? Capacity Q is equal to CV formula you know, or C is equal to Q by V. Okay, C equal to Q by V. Okay. Now this is the potential. You substitute it here. Then C equals Q. I'll erase this. Q divided by this one. Q 4 pi epsilon 0 goes to numerator and this will be denominator. Therefore, RB minus RA 4 pi epsilon 0 RA RB. Okay. Understand? This will be in the denominator. This will go to the numerator. Now Q get cancelled. Therefore, what do you get? C equals 4 pi epsilon 0 RA RB divided by RB minus RA. Okay. That means capacity of the spherical capacitor depends on the radius of the two spheres. Okay. Both are hollow spheres and the capacity depends on the radius only. Okay. This is one of the important question in short answer. Okay. Thank you. Please subscribe and put a comment.